Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Alright, real quick before we get into it, if you can hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. I think you're going to like it here. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, I'm going to read on Jack Smith's energy. What's he doing? Okay, is he... Because things, we all feel, all of us readers, psychics, everybody is feeling like things are closing in, okay? So where is Jack Smith involved in this? What's Jack Smith doing at this point? Also, I was going to read on this on my last video, but that video, it went all kind of ways. So I'm going to add it on to this one. Coal miners who voted for the Orange Menace had their black lung funding canceled. Open read. And I already, okay, let me just ask and make sure. I already asked, but I think it's Spirit. For the coal miners, should I use the Mystic Black Rose? Yes, okay. I already asked about that last video when I thought I was going to read on that. Okay, and then Jack Smith, open energy. Clear, Spirit. Jack Smith, open read. Should I use What Lies Beneath? Yeah. Okay. So let me shuffle What Lies Beneath, and we'll read about Jack Smith first, and then we'll use the Mystic Rose Tarot for the coal miners. All right. And I just think it's crazy. Coal miners who voted for the Orange Menace, and now he is he has canceled your black lung funding. F around and find out. There's no better saying than that. A lot of people are learning the hard way. And sometimes people are learning with their lives. All right, let me shuffle and I'll be right back. I'm going to shuffle What Lies Beneath for the Jack Smith. Okay, energy. Okay, so let's read about Jack Smith's energy. Where is he at with this whole mess of stealing the election and anything else he's doing? Okay. Tantric SEX. Epstein stuff. The Orange Menace is getting it left and right about this Epstein stuff getting exposed. Don't want to hear it. Who doesn't want to hear it? Orange Menace? I'm sure he don't. Or maybe it's us. Well, it'll come out here in a second. But this is what open read on Jack Smith. So it looks like he has some evidence about the Epstein files in the Orange Menace. Yeah, and I got this again now. This is going to be disgusting, and we are really the ones who don't want to hear it. It just, my guys just told me that. Okay. Of course, he's super intelligent. He used his intelligence, his skills, his detective type of skills. What is he? He's a special prosecutor? Yeah. I think so. Yeah, special prosecutor is what you call him. Private relationship. Okay, what I'm getting is this is the Epstein stuff that happened between him and underage women, allegedly. Right next to it, look. Sexual protection. I'm not looking at the protection part. I'm looking at the SEX part. That is Orange Menace and the Epstein files. This is crazy because I thought he was going to come out with the stolen election first. No, Epstein files. Okay. Pregnancy test. Unsure, pregnancy scare, positive, negative. Epstein files and the Orange Menace. The information that he is working on is going to get the Orange Menace a nice big divorce and breaking the contract. And the divorce is from the White House, okay? And the breaking of the contract is the White House. Breaking that. When this comes out, the Orange Menace is going to want to what? Run away. I get this every single time with him. The running. This information that he's going to bring out is going to get the Orange Menace kicked to the curb. And here's the Orange Menace. Envy. Anybody's envy is a jealous person, and every good narcissist is a very jealous person unless the attention is on them. And he's been doing what? He's been investigating the whole time. Let's ask a few questions. Clear. Spirit. Has Smith been investigating about the Epstein files and the Orange Menace? Has he been investigating this? Yes. Clear. Is this going to be another major part of him getting removed from office? Yes. Notice I said major part because I've always gotten the most important, the things that can get him removed at the top of the list of crimes is the stealing of the election. Clear. Spirit. Is the stealing of the election, is that going to be the main crime that he gets removed for? Yes. But the Epstein stuff is on the list, and I think it's second. Clear. Spirit. Is the Orange Menace getting removed from office? Is it the second thing that gets him removed? The Epstein files. It's going big time. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, I hate to ask this, but we got to know what's going on. Clear. Spirit. The private relationship. Does this refer to the Orange Menace, Epstein files, and the underage girls? Yes. All of this is allegedly. Did we get down to the nitty-gritty on this one? Yeah, I think that was. Yeah. This is about Jack Smith, what he's been working on. Let's ask one more question. Clear. Spirit. Is Jack Smith going to be coming out soon with this information? Yes. Clear. Spirit. Has Anonymous and Jack Smith worked together at all? No. Okay. All right. Oh, really quickly. And then, why I'm bringing up Anonymous. There's arguments on my channel. There's arguments all over these 38 days. Okay. When I first heard about this, I heard about on an independent channel here on YouTube. And somebody said 38 days, that's the 4th of July. And then somebody else said, yeah, that's the 4th. That's the 4th. So that's why I took it as it's the 4th. I didn't do the calculations because I'm not exactly sure the day that video came out. Was that the day? And then I don't know. But we can say this, okay? So let's all stop arguing. And even in my comment boxes, there's people arguing back and forth. Let's just do this. Let's stop the arguing. Obviously, between let's just do this. The end of June, first week of July, they'll make an announcement. Okay. I am a big picture person. I don't have to have exact dates and all that. If I can just have the big picture if we're within 7 days, okay, I'm good with that. All right. So I thought I'd put it into that whole discussion. And even on the independent network where I saw this at originally, everybody was over arguing about the date too. So end of June, first week of July. All right. All right. Okay, so, yeah, that Jack Smith has been working on that Epstein stuff. Okay. All right, so what's the next thing we're going to read about? Oh, yeah, the coal miners who voted for the Orange Menace, and now he has taken their funding away. And they have black lung. How do they feel about that? I just want to do open read about these fools. Okay? Why in the world would you vote for someone like that? But you know what? You effed around and found out. And some of you guys are going to find out with your lives. Shameful. Shameful. Okay, let me shuffle. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go. We shuffled the cards. The coal miners who voted for the MAGA coal miners who voted for the Orange Menace, and now their funding for Black Lung has been canceled. Open read. Obsession. So this is open read about those coal miners. And then look, party, MAGA. Having fun, clubbing, risky, fun with friends. They thought they were going to have fun with friends. They thought that the Orange Menace was their friend. And it was risky. Okay? That was a very risky decision to make. Obsession. Holding on, clinging, can't let go. Anxiety. Oh, I bet you they do have anxiety. And I believe some of them are still clinging on and can't let go. They can't admit that they voted for their own demise. Okay, this says risky. I'm putting my finger over a little part there. Risky. Unprotected sex, sexual disease, partner to partner, unsafe decisions. And I'm taking the unsafe decisions. And that they're unprotected. They're unprotected now because the funding for the Black Lung has been canceled. And they made a very unsafe decision. Butterflies. Feeling complete. Can't stop smiling. Happiness. Devotion. I've gotten 2 of these that some people are still, even though they got Black Lung, they're still devoted to this fool. Okay. Extreme. Harness. Cutting off. Erratic decisions. Oh, harshness. Okay, extreme. Harshness, cutting off, erratic decisions. Okay, I'm getting that some are going to cut him off. Okay, some are going to cut him off. But I got 2 cards about devotion and holding on and can't let go. But I also got anxiety. So there's people who are going to stick with him no matter what. They'll die with Black Lung. And then there are some people cutting him off and who have anxiety. Okay, let's see what else. Witchcraft. I really ever get this card. Someone is hexing. There's a spell. Negativity. Yeah. What I just got, the negativity, the hexing, there's a spell, is the Orange Menace. The act itself of what they did. They knew they were canceling his own MAGA supporters. He don't care. He was canceling their Black Lung funding. Lust. Forbidden. It wasn't that bad of a look. He's grabbing her buns. It's not that bad, but just in case. Forbidden fruit. Non-committal. Sexual energy. Tragedy. Okay, the rest of the words mean nothing but the tragedy. That this is a tragedy. Caused by the Orange Menace. Signs. The number 11. Meanings. Related, repeated numbers. Synchronicities. Okay, we'll let that go. I'm not sure about that one. Twin flames. Reflection of soul. Mirrored emotions. Your other half. Shared feelings. Okay, so there are a lot of people who have the same feelings. on both sides. There's people, a lot of people, it might be 50-50. We're going to ask, is it 50-50 with these MAGAs that who got the black lung, who are like, okay, I'm done with him, and then you got the other half of them saying, I still love him. Okay, let's ask about that. That's shocking. Ascending. You would think it would be 100% we hate him. Okay? Ascending. We're about to die of black lung. Learning, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. Okay. Something about the new phase. Let's keep going. Bottled up. Illusions, keeping things inside, not opening up, deception. Okay, so some of them are just, doesn't that person just look destroyed? Look at their spine. Look, is that blood wiped on their back? Some are just pretty much just bottled everything up inside. Their anger, their sadness, their anger, their sadness, they feel like they've been deceived. Let's see the percentage. Clear, spirit. Is it 50-50 for those people, those MAGAs who have black lung? Who have black lung and their funds were cut? Is it 50-50 about the people who still support him? Is it 50-50? 50-50. That's insane. Just right, like even now, I think he has a 66 disapproval rate right now. Why isn't it 100%? At least it's 66, okay? It's just nuts. So, okay, this is how they feel about it. Open read. It's 50-50. Some are completely disturbed, saddened, upset, pissed, and the other 50 are like, I still love him. I'm holding on to the I'm holding on to the Trumpster. 50% of these people are crazy. Okay? You're crazy to support him in the first place, but to keep on supporting him when you have black lung and there's no funding for it anymore, and that's the funding that would take care of it. I'm sure that is not a inexpensive thing to get whatever you need to try to get rid of black lung. Okay, is that it for this one? Yeah, that's it for this one, you guys. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up, comments or questions, leave below. Anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Make sure you do something to make yourself happy today. Love, peace, and happiness. And I will talk to you guys in my next video, which will be out shortly, and that'll be my last one for the day. All right, bye, guys.